Okay, loves, it's your girl DeeDee, and I'm back with another DeeDee's prescription. Now, let me just get into this video because your girl Tasha K got me up early this morning. If you can hear my voice, I'm still asleep. Okay, so I hurried up and threw on a little bit of makeup and threw my scarf on my head because I had to come to you guys with this information because I just recently did a video about Wendy filing for divorce from her husband Kevin Hunter, and child Tasha K then gave us an exclusive on some more details about Mr. Calvin Williams, and I had to jump on it because I felt it in my spirit. I felt it in my spirit that there was something else going on. I couldn't put my finger on it, but I knew when I said Wendy, she had to know what was going on, and in my mind, I knew there had to be some more drama to this whole madness. But anywho, child, Tasha K, I love Unwind with Tasha K, love her channel. They broke out with the exclusive early, honey, and so I had to jump on this. I got my tea right here because I needed it because your girl is it's too early. But anywho, let me get into this tea, you guys. So Tasha K brought us this exclusive. This singer named Aveon, I think it's Falstar or Falstar. She did an interview with him. He's gone public about his relationship with Kevin Hunter. Child, and I'm gonna leave a link to Tasha K's video in my description. So if you have not checked her out, I'm pretty sure you guys already have, but if you have not, I have the link, so go check the full video out. But I'll kind of give you the idea of what went on in the video. So basically, he's gone public with allegations that he had a secret sexual affair with Mr. Calvin Hunter, Wendy Williams' husband. He is speaking, explaining how first he's a singer, and I saw a clip of him on Wendy Williams, so that's how it all came to light. He does singing, and he does like Brian McKnight songs, like do covers of Brian McKnight's music, and he can sing. Oh, he has a beautiful voice. He can sing, as you guys will see.
Yeah, my man looking clean. Looks like you supposed to be in a music video or something, my friend. What's your name, my friend? Where you from?
Aveon Falstar, Macon, Georgia.
My man came out with a smooth voice. Aveon Falstar. What the hell do you do, Aveon? What do you do for?
I sing.
Makes sense now. That's why you got the all white on, like 112 video or something like that. Aveon, you sing for real? You sing for real, for real. Can you give us a taste? Can you make some noise for this guy, Aveon Falstar, right here? I don't know how legit this is gonna be, so just okay. Give him some encouragement anyway. Okay, Aveon, do your thing. There will never be again.
So he did that, and that's how he got the attention of Wendy Williams and her husband Kevin. And so basically he ended up getting a meeting with Kevin Hunter and signing a deal with them. So he was signed to Kevin Hunter's, I guess he has a label. So he alleged that they had a sexual relationship, and I'm looking down because I have my notes and I don't want to miss anything. But he alleged that they had a sexual relationship that developed between the two of them. This happened around, I guess, 2018, so not that long ago. But they developed a relationship, a sexual relationship. He was signed to his label. How it became sexual, he'll tell you that.
This demand letter entails and I have to say alleged because I wasn't there, yes, an alleged sexual relationship going on between you and Wendy Williams' husband, who's known as Kelvin Hunter.
Well, it wasn't a sexual relationship. It was much more of an abusement relationship. It was much more of a put me down and keep me as your boy toy relationship.
But you guys did have sex? We did.
We did. Gave each other fellatio. He came over 3 o'clock in the morning. I know he was high. Come over like, pull back the covers. Now, I sleep naked. You can ask my wife. I always sleep naked. I walk around the house naked. I'm just free spirit. He ate me. He spit in me and then put his dick in. Excuse me. He went in and he came in less than 30 seconds.
So they had interactions, he said, between the two. He also says that Kevin has had the relationship with Sharina Hudson, but he calls her Nikki. So I guess her nickname is Nikki. They've had that relationship for a while. So he's familiar with her. He's saying Kevin was obsessed with this woman. He thought she was some type of model or something like that. He goes on to say that Kevin is a insecure man. Like he also alleges, now this is what he says, that he has a small, wiener, and that he's very insecure. And he also says that Wendy really didn't love him, from what he's saying, but she liked his, like other things about him, but she didn't really love him. You know what? All this information was just shocking to me. I really can't wrap my brain around it because there's so much been going on with Wendy. Like I stated in my previous video, this is just, icing on the cake or extra sugar in the tea. I mean, it's just too much that he's a legend. He says a lot in that interview. Now, this guy, Aveon Falstar, he says that he has, I forget what it's called, but he has this, he was born with, I guess, 2 body parts. So he's born with a male and female genitalia. So he explained that in the video as well, which is interesting. I know there are several people, a good amount, not a large, but a good amount of people who have that, who was born like that. So he is one that's born like that. He was explaining, he is married also. He was explaining his wife was there, what their relationship is about, and how, Tasha was asking how, they are able to have a relationship knowing that he is, I guess, go both ways. And they were explaining that they're, they're good in their relationship and some other shit. And so he also went into details about the alleged encounters he's had with Kevin Hunter, saying that his real name is Calvin. And I've been hearing it a lot of people say his real name is Calvin and not Kevin. He also says how he was in a relationship with Calvin, how Sharina Hudson, aka Nikki, was in a relationship with him as well, and how he spent 90% of his time with Sharina Hudson. So how he spent 90% of his time with Sharina and not Wendy is just another mind-boggling thing. And you're married to him, but he's spending most of his time with this woman, and this is alleged by him. And also, this has been going on for years. So not the past 6 months that, the reason for their divorce. And I had a inkling that this was going on for way longer than 6 months. And Wendy really had to know something about this. So this guy, basically, Aveon Falstar, is claiming that Kevin Hunter is gay. So bisexual. So he has sex with men. He's had a sexual relationship with them, and he has sex with women. So basically, that's the nutshell of what's going on here. That he's an insecure man, and he, this Sharina Hudson was like everything. This was like his dime piece. I mean, this was like the best, I guess, he could do, I feel like. And, he listens to everything she says, and she pretty much controls some of his thoughts because she's like that bad bitch that he never had. So that's just how he's explaining it and saying that this man is really just on the down low. And then he also alleged that he portrays, when he first signed him, he made him downplayed him. Speaking of the Aveon guy, said that Kevin is sort of like a bully in a sense. Like he, the first thing he would tell him is that he mentioned to his dad that when he first met him, that he made it clear that he was a heterosexual man and he a man. Like he wanted everybody to know, I'm a man. But all the while you on the download. But that's typically how it goes. But he made that clear. Also, he said he berated him. He made him feel like he was nothing. Told him he had, focused on his skin. He had to clear up his skin. Told him he don't want him looking like a fag or he don't want him looking gay and all this kind of stuff. Why he was so fixated on the guy not looking like a gay man, so focused on people knowing that he was so, straight. And to turn around and find out that you are not so straight and that you are screwing men is typically what people say how a down low man actually reacts and how they maneuver. Like you want people, you put on this front like you're so straight and you're so tough and you're so this, but all the while you like men, you like screwing men. in the ass. I don't know these people, and this is just, I mean, every day there's a new story, there's a new situation. The one thing I did know and I could say is, like I said, I didn't believe, you know, I felt like there was more to the story of Wendy finally divorcing her husband. I felt like all these years you've been together, over 20-something years, come on, you had to know that. And I think the fact that everything is coming out is the reason why she's jumping ship and she's moving on, because she just didn't want to be associated with all the hidden drama, if that makes sense. So she didn't want everybody, you know, want to be involved with that. So she felt like, let me remove myself from this. That way I can put out my tell everything, and I can kind of isolate myself from what was going on, and I could talk about it freely without being, you know, so still in it. So, child, go ahead and check out Tasha K's video. I will link it down below. She does the whole interview. You'll get the full, you know, inside scoop. Tasha don't be playing. Tasha be dropping these exclusives like nothing. So I really like her channel. She is always on it. Yeah, man, I just go ahead and check out her video. Of course, as I mentioned before, Wendy has filed for divorce from her husband, Kevin Hunter. So, yeah, she is getting a divorce. She is moving on from all of this mess. Do you guys believe this guy and what he's saying, that he's had a sexual relationship with Kevin Hunter? Do you believe him? Let me know in the comments. Check out Tasha's video and let me know what you think, because I believe him. I do. I believe what he's saying. It's like, why? I feel like, for one, no one would want to expose themselves in this situation. No one would want to really come out and tell people all this information about them. No one, the public did not know that this was happening. I was not aware of this guy. I had no idea of all of his personal business and what's going on, you know, in his pants and all of that. When you're willing to expose yourself to tell the truth, I believe you, because you don't have to do that. A lot of times when people are lying, they don't really include themselves. They usually just go after the person, but they never have anything personal about themselves to say. But when you're ready to implicate yourself to get the truth out there, I believe it. I believe it, because I just felt like I said, something more was going on, child, and now we finding out. So there's a lot going on in here. I just went in a big circle, but the whole thing is really, this guy is allegedly saying that him and Kevin Hunter had a sexual relationship. So basically Kevin Hunter is gay, and Wendy probably knew it the whole time. And I don't know, you know, maybe she was just holding on to the relationship because of their son. I don't know what's in the mind of people and why they do what they do, but this is the exclusive. Tasha K brought this exclusive. I just came on here to share with you guys my 2 cents. I'm just really glad Wendy has filed for divorce, like I said before, and hopefully she can get her life back on track. This is a whole lot of mess. There are a lot of women out there who are married to men who are on the down low. Some of them know about it, some of them don't. It's just a tricky world out here. I mean, when you've been with somebody for so long, either it could be devastating if you didn't know and you find out after years that your husband has been creeping with other men. That could be devastating to any relationship. But if you're in a relationship and you know what's going on, all I can say to that is, don't fake the funk. Don't act like you didn't know. Just come on and say, you know, I know what was going on. I'm cool with it. It's my marriage. It's my business. To hell with everybody else. Don't, you know, try to cover and lie and run and hide. Just accept if that's what you like. If you cool with it, say I'm cool with it. Don't try to change it up. That's my issue with a lot of these situations. It is what it is. It's your relationship. It's your marriage. If you cool with that, if y'all okay with what's going on, like, if, you know, people who do threesomes and whatever else they do, if you're okay with that and you cool and you don't have no issues with it, kudos to you. But if you sitting up here trying to lie and talk about how, oh, that's so bad, oh, threesomes, and judging other people, and you got all this shit going on in your closet, that's when it becomes a problem. And it's very hypocritical to do that. And people don't like hypocrites. People don't like when folks out here talking about everybody else and you got all this shit going on behind closed doors. We rather you be honest and open with it. So when you're talking about somebody else, we can really feel and respect your opinion because you kept it real and 100 with us. So that's my prescription, Wendy. I've already given it. She's getting a divorce. That's kudos to you. And hopefully her husband, Calvin or Kevin or whatever his name is, get his shit together as well. And, yeah, and hopefully they can, you know, I don't know what's going to go on with this, but, this guy has definitely come out and put himself on the chopping block and exposed himself as well as exposing, Mr. Kevin Hunter as well. So all of this is alleged. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead, thumbs it up, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll leave a link to Tasha's video, which I'm sure you guys will go check that out anyway. But yeah, so until next time, this is Dee Dee, and I will see you with the next Dee Dee's prescription. Peace.